Speaking of cars, I turned the heat on this morning driving into work.
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of chilly.
It was chilly. It still kind of is chilly out there. I mean, as long as we're stuck under the clouds, it's not really going to warm up very fast. So in many cases, west of the Cascades, that's what we're seeing. So let's bring you out to the coast, and then I'll bring you back into our Willamette Valley. This is a live look from the Discover Newport camera out at Yaquina Bay, where those clouds have been stubborn to break. And right now we're in the mid-50s out there at Newport, 55 degrees. Let's bring you back to the central Willamette Valley. This is actually in the South Salem Hills from our Willamette Valley Vineyards camera, and it looks like some folks are out there enjoying some vino on the deck here. It's 58 degrees, so I imagine they have at least a light jacket on, and the clouds have been really stubborn to clear out, although they are starting to back off a little bit off of the Cascade foothills and the coast range. So slowly but surely they're going to shrink up, and hopefully by mid to late afternoon we'll be seeing more sunshine than cloud cover. But I do anticipate that it's going to be a mostly cloudy day all day long along the coast. A closer look does show mostly cloudy skies from the metro area up into the Kelso Longview area, all the way down into the southern Willamette Valley. But along the Cascades, we're seeing tons of sunshine. So are you folks in central Oregon and off into eastern Oregon. And because of that, temperatures are warming up quicker, and in some cases it's warmer than this time yesterday in central and eastern Oregon. You folks in John Day are trending about 5 degrees warmer. Redmond's trending about 3 degrees warmer. But look at this, because of the clouds that have been lingering into the early afternoon, Salem and Portland are both about 7 degrees cooler than this time yesterday. So this time around midday yesterday. So let's talk about what's going on in eastern Oregon. It's warming up faster. In most cases in central and eastern Oregon, we're already in the 60s and 70s. 65 out there in La Grande. That's a live look from Eastern Oregon University. And you're probably thinking, what's up with the warm start to October? I know it's a little bit different today west of the Cascades, but we have more warm weather on the horizon. And the reason being is we have this stubborn ridge of high pressure that's building over the western United States. And in some cases, when we have a high pressure system that doesn't want to move, meteorologists like to call it the triple R, the ridiculously resilient ridge of high pressure. And you're going to hear me calling this that for the next 5 to 7 days or so, because it's basically going to be meandering, and it's not going to want to move. Because of that, it's going to act as a blocking pattern. Any kind of rain or weather systems that come in and deliver rain, they're going to get nudged up to the north. And high pressure building overhead suppresses cloud development because of sinking air. So we have a lot of sunshine in the forecast Thursday through Sunday. And eventually, it's possible midweek of next week that high pressure will back off. But unfortunately, this could mean an inside slider could come in. That's basically an area of low pressure that moves into the interior northwest and the Rocky Mountains region. We don't want this to happen because it could mean little precipitation and potentially a dry, gusty east wind. With the lack of rain that we've had recently and a gusty east wind, that could elevate our fire danger. So in the short term, today and tomorrow, expect higher humidity, cooler temperatures with the cloudier skies. Thursday through Monday, we're back to sunnier, warmer, and drier weather with highs returning to the 80s, maybe the upper 70s in some cases. And then the long-range forecast does look bleak in terms of the rainfall. Hopefully, we don't get an east wind next week, because if we don't get, a good fall soaker before an east wind event, that could mean elevated fire danger and the possibility, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but the possibility of some power shutoffs. So we'll just have to wait and see how the forecast plays out. Today, highs will struggle to hit 70. Tomorrow, we'll probably end up in the mid to upper 70s with a quicker clearing of the skies. And then Thursday through Sunday, we're back to warm weather, highs in the low to mid 80s, and that's going to last into at least early next week, with highs likely climbing into the upper 70s Monday afternoon. Nora?